as you look at the bigger Zion Quinn, he's going to use his power. He oozes that confidence. And then Mensah going to go to the air a little bit more, going to be faster, going to look to make sure that Zion Quinn cannot wear him down. And with innovative offense like that, going to be hard to do for Zion Quinn.
Oro Mensah dreamt of being here from a very young age. Grew up in Ghana. And look, to climb to the level he's gotten to so quickly, that has to feel really good for Mensah. Yeah, not only for him, but for all of his family and friends watching that. My goodness, I'm impressed with that as well. Just kind of showing off there, Sudu. The agility, the innovative offense, as you mentioned. Oh, and Mensah maybe mocking Quinn there. Oh, there's that power, though. Zion Quinn, maybe in trouble already from Oro Mensah. Mensah's got an answer for everything that Quinn's trying to throw at him, trying to slow him down, and nothing is working. Oro Mensah looking very good here in the early going. And going to that left shoulder of Zion Quinn's early in this match. Oro Mensah, who's toured all over Europe, an accomplished competitor in the United Kingdom, bringing that experience to NXT, and now he's trying to take the advantage over Quinn, and now a nice counter from Zion Quinn. Quinn's got to use what he has. He's got that power. He can wear you down. Those big arms can do some damage, but he's feeling some damage going over the top rope to the outside. Mensah sending Quinn to the outside and launching himself to the outside is Oro Mensah. And now Zion Quinn attacking the lower back of Mensah. You know Zion Quinn was watching that match, saw everything that happened to that lower back of Oro Mensah. And by the way, it hasn't been that long since that matchup. I do not believe that Oro Mensah is at 100%. I think Quinn is well aware of that. Quinn has expressed displeasure in newcomers coming into NXT, taking what he believes are his spots, whether it's in title matches or in the case of Quincy Elliott, getting to co-host Halloween Heaven. Well, listen, if you don't want those spots going elsewhere, you got to stack up the victories here. One against Oro Mensah would be very impressive, and I really like the game plan of Zion Quinn as he is going to work on that very injured back of Oro Mensah. Trying to put Oro Mensah out. Here's the cover. Mensah with the strike, blocking the strikes from Quinn. And now Mensah is peppering Zion Quinn with series of punches. Oh yeah, here comes Oro Mensah. The pace picking up here from Oro Mensah.